How's it going? We're watching Miami and Ole Miss. Just started the fourth quarter. 2-yard run. Miami has the ball at midfield. It's going to be second down. It's a sack. It's going to be third and long. A 17-16 game entering the fourth quarter. Miami's going to have a third and long here. Third and 16. Miami's missed a field goal in this half. They haven't put up any points in the half. Shut out in the third quarter. Takes a snap. Third and long. He's holding onto the ball, waiting for the receiver to get open, and he gets sacked again. How we doing, chat? Who are we rooting for tonight, chat? We got Miami's up by 1 point right now. So it's 17-16. Beck was just sacked 2 times in a row. Looks like they're gonna have to punt the ball. It's like 4th and 20. Seems like a decent punt. Fields it at the 10-yard line. Ole Miss will have the ball. Ole Miss fans, I live in Florida actually. Where I grew up, the college football wasn't that great. I actually liked the Hurricanes a little bit growing up. Willis McGahee and that time period. The wife. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I can text her back without bringing down the live. Sorry, chat. The fave team is the Miami Hurricanes. But, well, I'm a Bronco fan. I don't watch a whole lot of college football. But I do like to watch this time of the season. Your best prospects playing the best games. Quick throw from Ole Miss, which has been the case all night. They haven't wanted to get sacked. The pass rush of Miami is elite. We'll have a 3rd and 1. They're in the shotgun. 2 guys tight. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And Miami's there to stop. Oh, Looked like they got there to stop him, but second effort, he gets the yard. Probably gets 2. They'll have fresh downs. Ah, you're a Bills fan. Are you from upstate New York? Western New York? In the shotgun again, Ole Miss runs this hurry-up offense. Quick snap. It's like the longest pass they probably had all night. It's a 15-yard completion. First and 10 again from their own 40. In the shotgun. Snap, and they run a little read option. He hands it off to the halfback up the middle. Ah, okay. I grew up in Central New York, so there's a lot of Bills fans. But what was you playing with Josh Allen? Is that the time period? It's gonna be a first down as a run to the right side. Three plays, 3 first downs. Ole Miss has came up with a good, consistent game plan in the second half. When I was watching the Bills, it was Rob Johnson, Doug Flutie, and guys like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Oh, don't forget a year of Drew Bledsoe. It'll be 2nd and 9 from about midfield. We got a bunch formation to the boundary side. Ball on the right hash. Takes the snap. They're coming with pressure. He's evading to the field side. It off for 2 or 3 yards, but he doesn't even catch it. Well, being a Bronco fan, I'd have to say Bo Nix. But if you wanted to talk like history of QB play, that's a really hard one. It is a really hard one. All-time favorite quarterback. We got 3rd and 9. About to take the snap. They come again with pressure. And he manages to complete the ball over the middle. They get past the 40 with a first down. My favorite quarterback of all time is probably Peyton Manning. Yep, there's Peyton Manning. Yep, exactly. Even before he joined the Broncos, he was. I always enjoyed watching him. He just manipulated defenses so well. It's going to be a targeting penalty on that first down. We're going to add 15 yards. Miami's been playing really physical. I probably feel that defense probably is getting a little desperate. You can did they call it targeting? Or was it roughing? Can you guys hear the broadcast? I appreciate the sub. You have a good rest of the night. Go Bills. Yeah, it's going to be targeting. Head-to-head, launching his body. That's going to be targeting. So hard to officiate too because that guy's falling to the ground. But I'm live a couple times a week. We call a lot of NFL games. certainly pay attention for that. Miami head coach is livid because he knows he's going to lose his guy. He's disqualified. Ejected. Number 6 is ejected. Have a good night. That's pretty big for a safety to go out because they've been doing a lot of the short pass game. So you want your safeties to be able to come up and make tackles. Ball's on the right hash. He sends his guy in motion to the boundary side. And we got a snap. It's going to be a run up the middle. It's going to be good for about 5 yards. Another flag on the field. Can you guys hear the broadcast? I'm not really supposed to. If you guys can hear the TV, let me know. If I can hear it, you guys could probably hear it. Yeah, just shut that down. Ball's on the right hash. Got a tight formation, 2x2, handoff up the middle. First and goal gets them 3 yards. It'll be second down from about the 5-yard line. The Miami player that's ejected, they're showing him, got his head hung low. And now there's a Miami player down on the field. So we'll probably go to commercial break. Oh, excuse me. Miami had a chance to go up 10 points, but threw an interception before the end of the third quarter. It's probably the pivotal moment in this game. If it's towards the end of the third quarter and you have a chance to go up 10, you can't throw a pick. And that's probably where this game kind of flipped. Yeah, looked like Miami was going to go up 10 points with like 4 or 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and then they threw an interception. My lighting is awful. Who we rooting for tonight? Miami or Ole Miss? We're in a commercial break right now. Ole Miss is about to, looks like they're going to get some points. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. 17-16 game right now. Ole Miss is probably going to take the lead. We'll have to see by how much. Miami hasn't looked good on offense the whole second half. There's under 8 minutes to go in the game. We were in injury timeout. The player, he walked off the field on his own power, but hard to say what may be wrong with him. All right, ball at the 5 on the right hash. They're in a really weird formation. It was like wildcat, but now the quarterback's back in shotgun. Takes a snap. It's gonna be a handoff. Oh, it's read option. He takes it to the boundary side, and he's only gonna get a yard. They were able to stop him from getting the edge. Be 3rd and goal from about the 4-yard line. It's a good job by Miami to set the edge with their boundary players. Shotgun, motions the guy to the field side, takes a snap, looks left, throws left, and the guy can't corral the pass. There's a guy there to hit him as soon as he caught it, but incomplete. And it looks like Ole Miss is going to kick a field goal here. It'll be a really short field goal from the 4-yard line. You have to assume that Ole Miss is going to go up 19-17. And there's currently 7 minutes left in the game. Ball's on the right hash. It's a little tricky when it's this close. You gotta manage to, because the hashes are so far in the college football. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. But Ole Miss has their first lead of the night, and there's the most famous quarterback of all for Ole Miss. That's Eli Manning. No need to apologize. We just got a short little view of Eli Manning, the famed Ole Miss quarterback. I didn't even think about that. Jackson Dart, Ole Miss. Eli Manning, Ole Miss, both New York Giant quarterbacks. The way it's looking right now, I think Ole Miss is going to win. They have the momentum. Miami hasn't shown that they can move the ball in the second half. Right now it's 19-17. Maybe Miami can go get themselves a field goal, but then I think Ole Miss can reply with a field goal quite easily too. So I think Ole Miss has the upper hand here right now. Excuse me. College football is really hard to predict though, because there's so many big plays. I will say though, it looks like both defenses are just out there to annihilate. So maybe no big plays, but I think something's got to give for Miami in the second half. Yeah, I guess both teams have pretty good kickers, but they missed field goals at the beginning of the third quarter too. Each of them. And then the last field goal the guy hit, he got pretty lucky. He doinked it pretty hard, and it went through the uprights. Luckily, that's what made the game 17-16. Was a kadoink. But Beck's gonna bring the Miami offense out onto the field. They're telling us a promo for Oregon and Indiana, a rematch. It's probably going to be a really good game, too. I'll be live tomorrow for that. Looks like they're going to be in a pistol formation. They got a wing to the boundary side. It's probably going to be a run to the right. Oh, play action. He's looking left, throws deep left. Receiver spots ball. That's pass interference. Yep, they threw it. Multiple flags. The receiver made a good adjustment to that ball. He almost caught it, but the defender wasn't playing the ball at all. That's an easy call. It's only 15 yards in the game, right? It's not a spot foul in college football, right? I like how well Zero is tracking the ball there. All right. Fresh set of downs from the 40. They're in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the field side. Quick pass up to the field side. They got blockers. You'll get 8 yards. I appreciate that. Trying to, it's like the 5th or 6th stream that I got going on. And, I feel like a little more confident in each one. Uh, just getting used to the play call, the rhythm, the timing. Snap, ball's being ran to the right. He's got the edge. He's out past Ole Miss 40. They're 35. Miami's got the ball 1st and 10 from Ole Miss's 35. That's a 15-yard gain. The running back got the edge to the field side, and he had a lot of daylight. 6 minutes and counting. Miami's at the 35 at the line about to snap. Sends a guy in motion, takes the snap, and to run up the middle, and he falls. Running back just fell. It's going to be 2nd and 11. We're getting there. I started the channel almost 50 days ago. We're working towards that 100. I think we'll be at 100 in the next couple of days. All right. Shotgun formation again. Motions his man. Quick pass to the field side. Got blockers. And he cuts it back up towards the middle, and he's free. That's a big play. That's a touchdown. Miami just took the lead. Scored in less than 2 minutes. Just when I got done saying there won't be big plays. Malachi Tony. He takes the wide receiver screen to the house. He didn't have good blocking on the outside. He managed to cut it straight up the middle, basically. Usually they tell you to get the boundary, but he found room right up the middle. Kicker's on for the extra point to make this a 5-point game. Still a world where Ole Miss gets 2 field goals to win, but that's more unlikely than a touchdown. So you like all what top 5 teams in the what's my top 5 teams that I like or that I think are like the best 5 teams? Well, we can start with my Broncos, and then college football, we can say Syracuse. So that'd be top two. Then if I had to pick an NFC team, I've always pulled for like Seattle and Philadelphia, and we can go one more college team, Oregon. We'll go Oregon. They've been they've been up and coming program since I've been young. They're becoming more like a traditional blue blood Oregon. All right. Ole Miss is about to take the field. Chambliss, the athletic quarterback, he's had to take a lot of quick passes tonight. 31 passing attempts, 191 yards. So that's roughly 6 yards per attempt. It's not too bad. Mostly a football guy, but I can I can do a little baseball. I can do a little hockey, just depending on the time of the year. Quarterback takes a snap from zone 20, looks left. He's got a guy. They're out to the 45-yard line. There's like a corner route that's completed to the wide receiver. That's 25 yards. From the 20 to the 45, that's a big play. Who's the baseball team? Where are you from? You like Ole Miss, the Bills? First and 10 from the 45. Quarterback takes a snap. It's a hand up the middle. It's a 2-yard gain. 2-yard gain up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 8. Braves. I loved rooting for the Braves in the early 2000s. Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones, Greg Maddux. That was a good time. I was about to say Braves gave it away, or so are you? You're somewhere in the southeast. You don't really have a really you don't have a whole lot of pro teams next to you. Third and 8. Looks like there's some confusion at the line. Wide receivers are switching position. Ball's on the left hash. 3 wide receivers to the field side. Snap is taken. They blow the play dead. Is there offsides or is it timeout? It's hard to tell with no sound. Timeout, Miami. Timeout from the defense. Four minutes and 16 seconds remaining. You might you might think here that if Ole Miss gets to 4th and 2, 4th and 3, they're probably going for it. You probably have to think Ole Miss has get the touchdown and get a win in mind. Probably score this touchdown with less than a minute. Play play 4th down ball all the way to victory. Instead of having 3 plays to get 10 yards, you have 4 plays because it's going to be the final drive of the game. Motions his receiver, takes a snap, 3rd and 8. Quick throw to the right, and he misses the slant. And they're going to call a penalty. They actually called a penalty. It looked clean to me, but they called a penalty. Miami head coach is furious. Pass interference. They do. They are fairly similar quarterbacks. All right, fresh set of downs from from Miami's 45. We got one receiver to the field side, scrambling for his life, and Chambliss is going to get 20 yards on a scramble. He runs out of bounds, but we have just over 4 minutes remaining. He manages to escape up the middle of the pocket. First and 10 from the 26. Chambliss takes a snap. It's going to be a run up the middle. It's a 2-yard gain. I think Ole Miss is fine with that. Right now, there's 3.5 minutes left in the game. If you're on the 25-yard line. Hey, what's good? What's good, Braden? So if you're on the 25-yard line, you still have 2 first downs, so you can have like 6 plays optimally, 6 or 7 plays. Here's play 1. He gets the throw out. Oh, this is gonna be a touchdown. A throw to the corner. The guy's wide open. It's basically the had to have been blown coverage. But you're back on top. Ole Miss is up 1. We'll probably see a 2-point conversion here to try to go up 3 points. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a 24-yard touchdown to the boundary side. Ball was on the right hash, and he completed the pass at about the 3-yard line, and he walked in. I hope they get 2 for their sake. They came out in a wildcat, and then they put Chambliss back into the formation. He takes a snap, rolls right. He's got a guy. That's 2. Wow. I don't know who Miami's covering on that play. But there'll be 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Miami's going to get the ball with a few timeouts. They'll have a chance to win. I got to take my dinner out of the oven. Chicken drumsticks. Get some barbecue sauce on those bad boys. Yeah, that was a pretty easy touchdown and a pretty easy 2-point conversion for when you consider the circumstance. They kick it out of the back of the end zone, and Miami's gonna start probably their final drive from the 20-yard line. Is Beck there? Is that Carson Beck from who played at Georgia for a while? I still haven't seen the first name. Beck takes a snap, looks left, throws deep left. He had his guy. Maybe he expected his wide receiver to break it off a little bit more on this on this vertical. Maybe expect him to cut it into the seam a little bit more. Hard to tell. It was there. It was there if the wide receiver and quarterback were on the same page. 2nd and 10. Looks like Beck's in the shotgun. Got looks left, throws left. It's a quick throw. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1. Quick little out route. Yeah, that's a good catch. It's a big catch because 3rd and 2 is a lot different from 3rd and 10. Simple run up the middle gets you 4 yards. Got 2:45 and counting on the clock. Miami's going to take this snap from their own 37-yard line. Beck's in the shotgun, 2-by-2 formation. He's throwing deep. Oh, that was close. Incomplete. He's trying to find his tight end down the middle on a seam route. That was close. My heart's beating fast. I don't blame you. If you're a fan rooting for a team, this game's getting intense. What's up, man?
You record this one?
Oh yeah, just on live. Beck's in the shotgun, 2-by-2 formation. They threw it deep last time out of this, and he jumps it off to the running back. He's fighting, gets 2 yards. He'll get just 2 yards. We're approaching 2 minutes left in this game. It's going to be 3rd down. You just get some grub?
No, I just got a snack, bro. I just got a drink.
Yeah. I think we're in a timeout break. Yep, this is the semifinal. The winner is going for the national championship. They'll play the winner of Indiana and Oregon. Yeah. I think I'm pulling for Oregon the rest of the way. Yeah, I've liked them since Chip Kelly turned that program around. That was a really fun football. He was the first to like really go fast. Commercial break. You guys get to listen to me put on the barbecue sauce on my chicken. Walking away, sorry. Man's gotta eat. Is the game back on? How quick is that? Game is back on. Mid play, throw down the left sideline. It's incomplete. And there's a flag at the end of the play. This looks like it's going to be a free first down. Face mask. Don't normally see that on a corner defending a. Usually you just call it pass interference. But I guess it's 15 yards either way, so it doesn't matter. Minute 55 left to play. It's 1st and 10 from Ole Miss's 46. 3 wide receivers to the field side. Quick screen. They'll get 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 7. Clock is ticking. 1:45 remaining. We have a split wide formation. Ball on the right hash. Beck takes the snap. Rolls right. Plays lasting forever. And I don't think it's complete. Ref thinks it's complete. Holy smokes. Whoa, he catches that ball one-handed to corral it in, but he doesn't catch it. His right foot is right on the sideline. It's not going to be a catch. Man, he went up to get that ball too. That was a hell of an attempt just to corral that ball. I hope Indiana doesn't win either. But that's a pretty decent football team there. Yeah, you're watching the game too. That was a that was a hell of an effort. I watch so much of the NFL that I forget that they used to have to go underneath the teleprompter thing. Incomplete pass. So that should bring up 3rd down. I feel like it's going to be 3rd and 6. Excuse me. Alabama got very destroyed. And surprisingly, Ohio State took it on the chin from this Miami team. I think if Ohio State did the short passing game like Ole Miss was doing today, that the result might have been different. But I think somebody underestimated Miami. That's a first down. It's a quick pass, just a quick little curl route to get right at the sticks. And it's a Miami first down with, well, we got to have like just over a minute remaining. 1:16 remaining from the Ole Miss 36-yard line. Snap is taken. Throws right, and it's too high. There's worse plays. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:06 remaining. You have to think, of course you want the touchdown, but secure yourself a chance to win the game Otherwise, Ryan Williams was better when he was. I'm not sure who Ryan Williams is, but a lot of times when players take a step back, it's because they're now the game plan. It's like when the second wide receiver becomes the first wide receiver. When he has to face DB1 every weekend, it changes. Beck's in the shotgun, one wide receiver, now two receivers to the boundary. Drops back, completes the ball over the middle. Miami's gonna be at the 18-yard line with 54 seconds remaining. Looks like they took a timeout. Oh no, it's first down, so the clock stops. College football. 2-by-2 formation. Beck takes a snap. It's a QB keeper, and he's gonna lose a yard. That looked really weird. He had a lane, but he lost his footing. It's not looking good, but if they hold into a field goal here, it's still anybody's game because once it goes into overtime, it's toss up. But Miami does hold a bit of the advantage right now. They're going to be the last to have the ball, at least in regulation. 37 seconds remain at 2nd and 11. It is a 3-point game for those of us who joined. 27-24, Ole Miss. Carson Beck is getting back out there with his offense. You can see the Ole Miss fans just praying to hold on. All right, Beck's in the shotgun again from the 19. Takes a snap, fakes a quick pass, looks back to the left. He has the guy. He catches that. It's going to be first down. Clock's going to stop. 31 seconds. And Beck is going to rally his troops up. And we'll see. I'm not sure how many timeouts Miami still has. But looks like they could still get a first down. No. It's going to be goal to go. And Ole Miss takes a timeout. So first and goal. Unless we have a penalty, there's probably going to be 4 plays left in this game. There's the replay on the long Miami touchdown. He housed that screen. And that guy's wide open. That safety needs to be on the outside of the hash. And then even easier 2-point conversion. With 27-24 Ole Miss. Miami's on the 9 or the 10-yard line. It's goal to go. Beck's in the pistol. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Clock's ticking. They take a timeout. Miami takes a timeout. It's their 2nd timeout. I think you have to think Miami there's going to be one more run to surprise this Ole Miss team, I bet. One more run because they can stop the clock. If you're me, I think you run it or you pass it on second here. You take your shot with the run play on third so that you have that timeout. And then, oh no, you still want to get the field goal. So you run it here, still having the timeout, and then you pass it on third, and you kick the field goal if you have to on fourth. Yeah, it's incredible that Ole Miss is out here without their head coach. They shouldn't be allowed to, the head coach shouldn't be allowed to jump ship like that. Lane Kiffin, never a fan. Was never a fan. Got 3 wide receivers to the field side, ball on the right hash. It's a bunch. He looks left. He's got all day. Now he has to run. And that's going to be a touchdown. Miami's going to pull ahead to win this game. They're going to go up 4 points. Barring a miracle, Ole Miss is going to be done for the season. Two minutes and 55 seconds, 15 plays for Miami to take the lead with 15 seconds, or is that 18? 18 seconds remaining. Ole Miss has 1 timeout. What a finish to a game. They absolutely did. Out there without your head coach. You're playing in the college football playoff. You make it to the semifinals. As soon as they lost contain on that play, it was easy for Beck to score. They kind of had everybody run across the formation, across the field, and everybody ran with the receivers, and Beck was easily able just to escape out to the left. Wow, that replay, that the coach was trying to celebrate with the other coach, and the head coach wasn't having it. That's kind of funny. He knew there was still a game to win. What a fourth quarter, though. This fourth quarter began 17-16. So we've seen some scoring. But looks like Miami's going to win this game 31-27. Barring a miracle. Appreciate the message. Make sure to keep looking, take a look at the channel. If you like some NFL content, hit the subscribe. Like I said, they're in man. All the wide receivers run to the right here, and Beck has an easy lane to the left. Probably a little bit of a holding there on the left tackle. But that's neither here nor there. All right, Chambliss will take the snap. 18 seconds. Throws deep over the middle. That's a good play, and they're going to take a timeout. That's a really good play. That gives you... Well, no, you don't take the timeout because it's college. So you can run one more quick play here and take your timeout and possibly have a shot. They opt to spike the ball. There'll be 11 seconds. It'll be 2nd and 10. That 2nd and 10 doesn't really matter. They got the ball right around midfield. That first down play was huge. Chambliss will take the snap from the 48. 3 receivers to the field side. He's looking left. He's got time. It's a decent completion. Clock stops, but you need to just take the timeout because you only got time for one more play anyway. So they got one play from the 35. And you practice this. This is something that you absolutely practice. You might have 3 or 4 plays from the 35-yard line. You only have one play from the 50. So let's see if we get something interesting here. It's quite incredible that we're talking about this final play here. 3 plays, 40 yards in 12 seconds. That feels like Mahomes in the playoffs kind of stuff. I'm pulling for you. I want to see a crazy end here. Miami's got 3 guys at the goal line. Ball's on the left hash. Chambliss. Oh, Miami's going to take their final timeout, which is smart. See what they come out in. Get your defense ready. One more play to decide who will go to the national championship. Yeah, they lost. Yeah, I figured I'm a little bit behind. I'm not truly on ESPN. Heck of a game, though. Well, I'm seeing the snap right now. 3 receivers to the field side, ball on the left hash. 2 receivers on the boundary. Chambliss takes a snap. He's going to have enough time to throw the ball. Wow. He put the ball probably where he needed to, too. Wow. What an incredible finish to a game. Well, Ole Miss has been a great program for a number of years. I'm sure you'll see more returns to the college football playoffs. Well, I appreciate everybody that viewed and liked tonight. Make sure you stay tuned for more content. Check out the channel. Have a good rest of the night.